Team teach. That is another way to carry on a good lesson delivery. Team teach means you can have an assistant teacher in your class, or you can always invite your colleague if she is willing to work with you in a team. Both of you can work together and then supplement each other. One person is probably working on the reading skills and the other person can make an effort of working on the spellings of the words which the students are learning while reading. So the spellings would supplement to reading and reading would supplement to the spellings. But of course this has to be done with the consent of the head teacher in the school or the person who is in charge of you. But it can always be suggested that if people are willing to do team teach and be in the team at the same time in the same classroom, then it is going to benefit both the players. It is also going to benefit the students' management in the class. The classroom management can be much better with two teachers in the class because one of the teacher can sometimes do individual tasks with the students while the other teacher can have an overall supervision of the class. Because it has been also noticed that sometimes the teachers, when they are doing individual activities and individual tasks with the students on one-to-one basis, the rest of the class gets disengaged. It is also suggested that the heads should look into this matter and provide team teaching in the classroom. Sometimes junior school teachers can team teach with higher level learning students and senior school in order to look at the techniques used by the senior school teachers. Sometimes less experienced teachers can team teach with more experienced teachers in order to learn from those who have more experience. In that case, it can be vice versa. Even the senior school teachers can learn from the junior school teachers, and even the more experienced teachers can learn from the less experienced teachers. So it is a matter of team playing, working together, cooperating, learning from each other's experiences, and later on maybe discussing on issues which need to be discussed, and also to appreciate each other's efforts. So working in a team helps the students also to get a flavor of a different style of teaching that they are having every day in the class. So a change in the classroom environment brings more motivation for the students, and they like to have another teacher in the class. Some of the students who are shy and sometimes not very open with the teacher that they have in routine may show signs of friendliness more with the teacher who is new that day in the class. So there are many benefits and advantages. There can be a lot of research done on team teaching if a teacher wants to. Even after carrying on a class with another teacher in the class, the teacher can make a survey and find out whether the students enjoyed it or not. She can just ask a few questions like, did you like today's class? Was the new teacher more helpful to you? Could you learn more with the presence of another teacher? Would you like to have another teacher in your class next Tuesday? So she can just ask these questions and the students can just answer in short words and sentences telling the teacher whether they liked the team teaching in the class or not. And if the teacher finds that the students learnt more, it is a good practice to repeat the same team teaching technique in the class. Also, it is suggested that the heads should look at this topic, probably read more about it, and then would allow the teachers to team teach in the class and encourage those who are willing to do that.